All right, second session of three here at the EST Fall Showcase is wrapping up, and taking part in the final session is a rising sophomore in the program led by my co-host, Brian Capitula, is the Bears of the Albany Academy, joined by sophomore Annabel Conway. Annabel, what's going on? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. First things first. I know Cap will love you repping the AAU brand. Well done. Good product placement. First off, is this going to be your first showcase that you've done, or have you done other ones before this?
No, I did one EST showcase that was at Academy a couple months ago, I think. Yeah, that was my first one.
What'd you think of that experience, and is there anything you learned from that showcase that you're kind of carrying over into this one today?
I think it was a good experience because it's a lot of experience and good players that are my age and a few years older. I think it was a lot to learn, and playing with other people that I haven't played with before was a great experience.
First year was your first experience with the varsity squad. Obviously, Section 2 title, Class B state title game, the whole 9 yards. What kind of things did you learn and take away from that experience? Particularly, I'd like to know your thoughts about Bella Vincent, who's now obviously graduated and moved on to college. What she brought to the table as far as being a leader and a captain, and what she kind of passed on to all the underclassmen before she left.
Yeah, Bella was great. She could do everything, and she was always one of my biggest supporters as a freshman for me. She was always there for me, and she always supported me and helped me fix my mistakes and learn from everything that I was doing. And she was just a great leader on our team, a great captain, and she just brought everything to the table in terms of scoring, passing, being a good team leader and player. So,
as a sophomore, obviously you have a good crew right ahead of you in that class of 25 and 26 with senior Eva Gito this year. And obviously you have Leonard and Williams and VN as well. When you take a look at that class overall, what do you think you can take away from what they've been doing and what they're going to continue to do as far as making you a stronger player going forward and getting eyeballs on you at these showcase events?
Yeah, I think that just watching them play and practicing with them, just learning from what they do well, especially Liana. She's a point guard, which I try to take a lot and learn from her a lot because I usually sub in and out for her. So I try to learn as much as I can from her and what she does good on the floor. Same with Morgan, Alex, shooting, passing, everything they do well. I just try to learn from them.
So you, Maggie, and Liana are all your own little point guard group, all kind of learning from each other.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, you're a classmate, obviously, of Alex's younger sister, Madison. Yeah. So I'm not sure how biased your answer is going to be on this question, but what is the dynamic like with older sister, younger sister being on the team together? Is there any kind of infighting, or is it kind of love, peace, and rainbows and sunshine, or does it get a little contentious once in a while?
Yeah, I mean, it's not the first sibling duo I've played with, but they're definitely probably the funniest. They definitely fight, but it's kind of fun to see. But yeah, they work well together, and they also don't. It kind of depends on whether or not they.
It's very much a love-hate and then love-again relationship.
Yeah, definitely.
So when they are kind of clashing, do you take the side of your classmate more, or do you kind of see where Alex is coming from?
I think most of the time we just gotta stay out of it and let them.
Good idea. Very good idea.
Yeah.
Because I know Alex is very fiery. Madison, I don't know. I still gotta learn a little bit from Maddie.
Yeah, she's pretty fiery too.
Okay, all right. Any other sports you've been focusing on at all, say the last 2-3 years, or has basketball really become your sole focus going forward?
In the fall, I play soccer, and spring I play lacrosse. But basketball is my main focus at the moment. It's always been my favorite sport, so it's kind of what I'm putting most of my focus into now.
So literally, you are shadowing Liana everywhere you go, basically.
Yeah.
I joke with her that, hey, once you get off the pitch and onto the court, you don't have to kick the ball. You can catch the ball. It's okay. So I'll remind you now, don't get a catch and dribble and stuff.
Yeah.
You can use your hands in basketball. It's all good.
Yeah.
All right. Two things. One, I do want to ask you about the coaches a little bit. Obviously, Coach VN's around, Jackie, and then my co-host, the head coach, Cap. He's interesting. He's a little bit of a character. Between the three of them, you feel like they got a good balance as far as like, or is it just Cap's way or the highway?
I think they have a good balance. Like I can go to some coaches to talk about stuff I've done wrong or like what I need to work on. And other coaches, like they kind of all do different things, but also the same. Like Cap's obviously the head coach, so you listen to him. But also the assistant coaches, you can always go to them to talk about anything that you have questions on or anything you're doing wrong or trying to improve on. So
I talked to your teammate Kira Ostavar earlier, and I asked her this question, but I'm going to ask you now to see what your answer is like. I know Cap usually does like the game day playlists, but as far as practices are concerned, who's the teammate, or you can even say yourself, that has no business handling the aux cord?
I don't know. I don't know all their music tastes. Just the people that do go on aux. I don't know. Maybe Bella Haldeman. I don't really know what her music taste is like. So,
All right. Is there somebody you prefer over the others personally?
I think Eva and Alex usually do aux, and their music is pretty good. So,
All right.
probably one of them.
And good. You haven't been around any heavy machinery lately, because I saw Coach V and had like Leon and Alex holding power tools to fix his house and everything. No one's asking you to do that yet, yeah? Right?
No one's asking me to do that.
Just stay away from the chainsaws and everything. All right, we don't need anything happening. Sophomore Annabel Conway from the Albany Academy, Bears, defending Section 2. Not defending. They're in Class A now. They're not Class B. So it's a little bit of a step up. But
Yeah.
Catholic High's double A now, so you ain't got to worry about them. So I'm bet Cap's behind that. How you avoided Catholic Central moving up to A? I'm gonna talk to him. Anyways, Annabelle, thank you very much for coming by. Great to have you, and good luck out there. And I'll tell Cap you were a decent interview. It's okay.
Thank you.
It's Annabel Conway from the Albany Academy, and more to come from the EST Fall Showcase. If you missed any of the interviews, check out the playlist right here on the YouTube channel.